Hi guys, welcome to Ethiop Trades. Alright, so in today's video we're going to be talking about two concepts: the concept of accumulation and distribution. Alright, this is going to be really exciting. Make sure you stay to the very end of the video. And once again, if you have not subscribed, if you have not followed me on my socials, please follow me on TradingView, follow me on Twitter, and also make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Okay, so let's just go straight right into it without wasting any more time. So we're going to be talking about two concepts. Now, this concept is distribution and accumulation. I'm just going to make it very simple for you to understand. At accumulation is best to buy, at distribution is best to sell. Now, if you want to know much more about this, you can either do your research online, but I also have created a free guide that talks about distribution and accumulation and literally the 4 steps in investment. So you could actually take a look at this. It's very free. You would find it once you click on this link. It's completely free. I talk about the concept of distribution and accumulation. Very powerful. So let's just go straight right into it. All right, so we're going to look at 4 examples. For the 2 examples, Legend and Conoil will be in accumulation, and then Multiverse and Nigerian breweries will be in distribution. All right, so let's just start. Okay, so this is Legendint Internet PLC. Current price is 7 naira 15 kobo. Now, at the point of accumulation, here's what's happening. It usually looks like at the point of accumulation, it looks like, both of the instances, accumulation and distribution, it looks like price is doing absolutely nothing but standing still. But even for us as human beings, sometimes when you're standing still, you're thinking about your next movement backwards or movement forward. So we're going to look at it like in that regard. So this is Legendint. Price for Legendint has literally been around, this is where the prices have been playing around for 4 weeks. So I have this new indicator, this colored regions, where I can literally follow prices for 4 weeks. So 4 weeks ago, Legend was at 6 naira per share. Then currently this week, prices are above 6.5 naira per share. Current price is 7 naira 15 kobo. So if price continues to play around this area, literally, if price is just moving across this area, you can literally call it accumulation. So when that happens, the next thing that will happen is price will go up. That's an expectation. But it could also mean that price could go down. Don't forget, I preach 2 sides trading. You must always be ready for 2 sides of the possibility, because technical analysis is not a tool for prediction. It is a tool for planning. So prepare for 2 sides of the equation. Okay, so if I call this accumulation, it means that this is the best time to buy because I'm expecting prices to go up, but having in mind that it could also go down. But this is my case for Legend. I'm expecting prices, I have like a 70% more positivity that is going to go up. I could be wrong. Okay, so another reason why I think it could be going up is because this is currently in negative money flow. If it inches into positive money flow, then prices could go up. So that's accumulation. Prices are inching from one price to the other, and I'm waiting for breakout. Now, this is Conoil. Conoil has literally sat at one price, 169, for the past over 4 weeks. You can see there's no other price it has been at for 4 weeks. 4 weeks ago, this was the price. 3 weeks ago, this was the price. And it was only yesterday that prices moved to 185 naira and 90 kobo. Just yesterday. And negative money flow, the area in green is usually a lot of fear. If we are correct that this is accumulation, then I expect that money wave will start to go up, and then we have a more positive outcome of this moving even higher towards my trade plan. Don't forget, you must always have a plan. So, but it's possible that prices could even come down, you know, but my valuation lives under 145. But I'm optimistic because the fear has turned into neutrality, and there's a possibility that price can continue to go up. Okay, so that's accumulation. Price has stayed in one place, not doing anything, and when eventually does something, prices will go up. So best place to buy. Okay, let's look at distribution. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I mentioned Multiverse, and I was concerned about Multiverse, especially when Multiverse was double topping. When it got to this point, I was curious about Multiverse, and that Multiverse could actually be going downwards, and I was correct. And part of the reasons why I was pretty sure was prices stayed at 28 for not 1 week, not 2 weeks. 4 weeks ago, price was at 28. 3 weeks ago, price was at 28 naira, until eventually it started to move downwards. So this was a clear case of distribution. Selling happened here, and it's usually the best time to sell. And it's easy for you to see that distribution and accumulation can be the same, because what it just tells you is that price is standing still. It could go upwards or it could go downwards. This was another case of distribution right here. Price just stayed over here, and eventually when it moved downwards, right? This was a case of accumulation. Prices just stayed at the same price, and when it finally moved, it moved upwards. So that's what is always happening in the market: accumulation, distribution, and you have to try and know where you are at so that you can make profit, or you can or manage your losses. All right, so this is another one. This is Nigerian Breweries. Current price is at 80 naira per share. Guess what? Price has remained literally between 78 naira and 82 naira for 4 weeks. Price has just been there, and look at negative money flow. Money has moved from positivity to negativity. So if it continues this way, chances are that this is distribution, and prices is going to come all the way down, right? That's what I think. That's what I think is going to happen. But I could be wrong. But it's always good to prepare for two sides of the equation. So the last one we're going to look at is, I know I said 4, but this is a concern for me. I've been looking at the All Share Index, and the All Share Index monitors everything that is going on in the Nigerian stock market. And guess what? It's currently at a point where it looks like price is pausing. So for 2 weeks now, price has been between 195,000 and 197,000. Now, it could easily actually be accumulating, right? So that prices can go up, right? That is a possibility. Or it could be distributing so that price can start to come downwards. It remains to be seen. But like I said, you have to prepare. It's possible that price starts to go down, the market starts to retrace, or it's possible that prices continue to go up all the way to the psychological level of 200,000. But price pausing is a cause for concern. All right, so I hope that was helpful to you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And this concept is more understandable if you got my free guide, my new ebook, completely free of charge. You can also share it, like you can give it to people for free, and it's completely free. All right, so I'll see you in my very next video. I hope this was useful to you, and voila, I'll see you in my next video.